All right, we're acutely aware of the fact that there's a lot going on this weekend, and something big happening at 8 o'clock. Very nice movie going to be shown to everybody. And where's that going to be taking place, Larry?
At the O'Leary Library.
At the O'Leary Library?
At the Media Center.
At the Media Center. That's at 8 o'clock. So we're going to deliver you to the next event. I'm going to wrap this up with our last poem. But before I do, Monia is good enough to hold up a couple of books of mine, so if you want to buy those. Don't stop her from signing. Also CDs, I think there's CDs of David's around as well. All right, this last poem I'm going to read to you, and again, I want to thank you for inviting us up, and I want to thank all the good work done by the Celebration Committee. We hope to be a part of this constellation of the celebration of Kerouac across the United States and all the communities more and more as time goes on. And congratulations on your fine work here. I'll wrap up with this poem called Illuminations. Come down and see us in Northport when you get a chance. Illuminations. He began to see the light, that is, by the circus tent, at the hot dog stand, in the authentic Indian powwow of the seashore, in August, in the smoke that rises from cannons to signal a nation's newly forgotten victories. In the purple bulbs and the yellow flower, each one of them perfectly jostling for attention in spring. It will take more than the idea of spring to bring them bursting from the falling earth this time around. He began to see the light that is in the peace, in war, in the grand marquee. The great Formica countertop, reflecting spoons and eggs, over easy, gleaming. It is 2 a.m. The waitress turns away. You cannot get her attention. Warm caffeine, that is, and a stool that just keeps spinning. Hanging like a saint in the middle of a dream, the evil one he nearly recovered from in 1969. He began to see the light, that is. America, the mist, dragon breath unfolding like laughter, youth, or freedom, the flies a buzz, and not a bit of it madness. Not even the time they were nearly killed, jostling in the back of a cement truck, bouncing back into town, hung like a cluster of grapes, that is, caught in the green leaves by a canopy, cast like seed or quarantine across the distant hills. In the chill night air, on a long, low island, basking in the Peloponnese. In the lazy Central Valley hills where migrant laborers doze in an open field in a crooked shed, 2 hinges shy of a miracle. By the kitchen door, that is, where the mice keep running in the pheasant's eye, hiding in the yellow grass. By the dry stream bed, or run down on Tuolumne Road. In the neat pile of table scraps, sat by the guitar vegetable garden. In the way she does her hair, he began to see the light in Kennedy's Bend, Turk's Head Bay, in Frenchman's Curse, where 3 blonde sisters converge like a river, clear and clean for the right fellow, soft as the melting snow, in thigh-high boots and boding laughter, stuck in the mud, sparkling with rain. Snow hissing into the harbor like water moccasins. Or was it the way they bestowed soft caresses on passionate strangers? He began to see the light in pool hall mirrors, jukeboxes, a derelict brick long since bulldozed to dust in the trash, piled high in alleyways. He and a pair of thin-skinned boys transcended themselves, the elements of style and secret society, in words that never mattered to anyone else but the ones who uttered them. He began to see the light that is in all the usual places, the best of places, bad places, catcalls, fistfights, fish fries, half-thought-out ideas in the hallways where the exercise of power counted, where the acts of defiance, where the quantification of desire, where consumption all group in a haphazard trip-tongued victory of the proletariat sent others scurrying home, but not him. He began to see the light that is, the light out of the corner of his eye, from the top of the stair, from the bottom of poverty's well. He began to see the light precisely where the sea serpent, conspicuously drawn, scripts out a warning to all who would enter here. Glory, superstition, death, or is it just scurvy which commends itself to mariners and thieves? In the middle of a crowd, making their living somewhere, between the gaze of tubercular bag ladies and holy men, he began to see the light that is. And the road descending, as it always has, the sky just now full of monks, monuments, miracles.